Hello and welcome. This is going to be a tarot reading for my lovely Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Before I start, if you aren't subscribed, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, give this a thumbs up. Please note these are general, meaning they may or may not resonate for you. Now, Libras, I'm trying to make it short and sweet, so I want to get straight into your reading. I want to start off with the Crystal Spirit Oracle deck. I'm going to pull one. All right, and then we're going to do a full spread. So let's just get straight to it. Why waste time? Why waste time? So Spirit, what message do you have for my lovely Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So let me just pull that out a bit. The camera, fix that up. All right, so the crystal we get for you all is Watermelon Tourmaline. Watermelon Tourmaline. So let's see what the book has to say about this, okay? It's number 58 towards the end. Okay. Oh, is that the last one in this deck? Could be. Oh, yeah. Looks like it. So the meaning of Watermelon Tourmaline is seeing perfection in the moment, basking in the bliss of just being, natural joy, and a peaceful heart. So the Watermelon Tourmaline spirit comes bearing the message that the divine order supports you in experiencing your bliss. So notice the perfection in this moment, that unbreakable connection to the universal consciousness within you. The conscious universe is here to guide you. So you may feel and experience bliss as it radiates outward. Your outer conditions will soon respond with the reflection of your natural joy and your peaceful heart. Forget the small stuff today and simply be present, feeling your bliss, experience that you are where you need to be, filled with joy, enthusiasm, and optimism right now. Yes, problems do exist and always will, but Watermelon Tourmaline spirit is here to remind you that they do not have to define your experience in this life, and you are an extremely powerful healer and co-creator. So let joy and peace arise from within you, Libras. You are asked now to acknowledge your co-creative power and your ability to collaborate in the great healing work of the all. Do not let your ego distract you from the pleasure of knowing that each moment you are here, you have the distinct honor of being able to contribute to the healing of the planet and all other creatures. The conscious universe is giving you a shout out, so bask in your bliss. Life is good and getting better every moment. So there's just a little meditation part. I'm going to read that. It says, Watermelon Tourmaline gently grounds while stimulating the heart. Meditation with this stone allows us to be present in the moment. It brings in a feeling of gratitude and helps us understand that life is precious and perfect in every moment, regardless of what is happening around us, okay? So let's see what we get. I try not to, do those too long because for some reason, reading from books, I like to just get to the meat and potatoes. So Libra, from that though, it's saying you are where you are meant to be. So you have to kind of enjoy the journey. I know it's like you start a business, you want to see the money right away, or you do a weight loss program, you want to see the weight off right away. Of course, like, we're human. Fast results, and especially in 2025 when everything is like fast. Delayed gratification is hard, okay? It's hard during this period of life. So first up we have for you all, we have the Knight of Air. So the Knight of Air is very intelligent, decisive energy, restless, very quick moving. In this card deck, it says events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So remember, this is kind of opposite. So I feel like this is kind of your energy, but what is happening around you may not be as fast as how your energy is going. So you could be going a mile a minute, but that's not changing the outcome. I know you're like, how is that? But that's what I'm getting. It might be time just to slow a bit. You don't have to slow too much. You are an air sign, right? You're very cerebral, but I'm getting you can get bored easily, and like just when things are about to take off, like you're being consistent, but once it's about to, like, results about to come in a lot, you get bored. So you may kind of start to pull back, but it's not the time. You just need a little bit more patience. That's all I'm saying at this time for you, Libras. Now, we do have the Lovers here. The Lovers could indicate a decision. If this is a romantic relationship, if you're in a relationship, like, let's say you're dating someone, you're waiting for them to make it official, or if you've been official, you're waiting for them to propose. That could be it too. You could be given an ultimatum, but it says intimate relationships on this card, and it says carefully weigh your decisions, and also good health. So at least we know right now your health is good, but there's this, it's okay to a little bit of a delay, just a tiny bit. I don't feel like this delay could be you want it to happen tomorrow and it happens next week. Okay, that's not terrible. Seven of Earth says, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. See, Libra, you're worrying. You're worrying that something's not going to work out, and it's working out. It is working now. So maybe you just need kind of that assurance. So I'm here to give you that assurance, whatever that is for you, because it's different for each group of you that's watching this video. Things will be okay. You did plant your seeds well. You have been doing what you need to do. Don't get distracted. That's what I'm going to say too. Don't get distracted. Because it's like the moment like you want something to happen, like, no, the moment it's about to happen is like when you may start to like veer off of like what you were doing. Like you either get distracted or you become bored and you have this thing like it's not going to happen. And that's the moment when it's about to happen. So now we have the Five of Earth energy. Okay, so there could be some fear surrounding money. And I get it, Libra. Your Venus energy, you like nice things. You need money, okay? And your Cardinal. Cardinal is all about action, right? You guys like to take control. It's a management kind of energy. It says the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So if you started your own business, it just, or you work for yourself, it just may take a while. So maybe you have to pick up another job on the side, you know, while you work on this, okay? There's no shame in that. I'm not the type to promote like, oh, entrepreneur, do it yourself. It's not just easy. Not everyone's built for it. And if you are built for it, it's okay to have something going while you're doing it. You know, build it up first. I know you want to go all in. Like I've seen a lot of YouTube videos sometimes, just quit your job. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I get it. Like if it starts, it's just the algorithm. It could be inconsistent. So there could be some fears around that. But if you kind of, there's balance. Libra, you're all about balance. And as long as you're in a place of balance, you'll be okay. So now we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. You can be on the cusp. This says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. I felt like this is kind of that. I feel like the Hermit will help you with patience. So some of you guys, it can be maybe meditating. Meditating could really help you at this time. Yeah, that feels like an energy that will really help you get to where you're trying to be at. It will stop you from being distracted. It will stop you from, you know, getting so bored. And as an air sign, you need that mental stimulation. Don't worry, I understand it. If you knew, I am a Libra moon and Libra rising as a Cancer. So I get it. And nothing's worse for a Libra than just feeling like shaky ground, being on shaky ground. So this card is unique to this deck. It says ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on the material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Some of you guys, you may be doing something for the money, and that's okay. We need money, but it takes a little bit more because it's like as soon as the money doesn't come right away, you're like, I'm over it. But I'm also getting with this ego, it could be a bit of a, this should just happen for me right away because I am Libra. Libras, I don't really get Libras to be very egoistic, but whatever it is you're working on or doing, it could be a little bit ego driven. So just, you know, just pay attention to that. We all need our ego at some point, but just make sure your ego isn't getting in the way of progress. We do have Queen of Fire. So Queen of Fire is that Aries, right? That fire energy is very confident, very warm, very great with manifesting. So on this card here, it says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. You are who you are, okay? Libra, you are unique. You don't have to do things the way other people do them, right? So maybe you're trying to create something or follow like not a gimmick or follow someone follow someone else's path. And in doing that, it doesn't work out for you because that's not your path. You are unique. You are your own person. You have something to bring to the table. Show that. That's how you develop your lane. Being more of yourself, okay? And as you be more of yourself, you'll see more success. Now, if this is relationship driven, remember I said about you've been wanting that next level in this connection that you guys are dealing or working with? Show up as you. Be open, be vulnerable, right? Say, listen, this is important to me. It doesn't have to be forceful, it doesn't have to be an ultimatum. Never bring up what other people have either, because that's not a good, that will kind of turn this person away. Don't be like, oh, they've been together for this long and they're, no. This is where it comes to you where you're like, listen, for me, this is just important. I feel when I don't get these things, possibly that you don't care as much, or I don't know if you're doing this to lead me on. I don't know. I just want to know where you're at because I'm feeling these feelings. I don't really like it. I feel kind of unsure of myself. It puts this doubt in my mind. I get like kind of fear, a little insecure. I know that's scary to say, but that is going to work more than being like, oh, well, they've been together that long. Why aren't we married yet? Or why are we in a relationship? Or why is that, just be open and vulnerable. That's when you get your answer. And that will let this person kind of tell you their fears and for them to be open. You might realize it's deeper than you thought. So we now have the 5 of water. So things may not turn out the way you hoped. Or it says not seeing the positive in a situation or crying over spilled milk. I don't feel like this, if this is a connection, you being open and vulnerable isn't going to scare this person off, by the way. But I do feel like if you approach it in a way that comes off more aggressive or more accusatory, it's not going to turn out how you hope. And you're going to kind of get dragged along or you're going to walk away. And it's like all you have to do is just be open. Now, if you're dealing with someone who isn't open to this part of you, there goes your answer. And you may need to walk away. Don't cry over spilled milk because then you'll find what you need, right? The 2 of Cups is right there, but don't look back at what didn't work for you. So, Libras, I hope I was able to provide some insight. If you aren't subscribed, once again, subscribe and have a great day. Bye.